Barbell Weekly Entry 4. It was a cold week in the Lehigh Valley. Had Steve doing some maxes though. Here he is on his overhead press, 200 for 1. I thought he could have doubled it, but that's a good reevaluation from where he was before. So that's a nice number to work off of for his new maxes. Here's my speed day. 16 triples at 135. I doubled the mini band this time for a little bit of different band tension. Every time I do my dynamic bench, it's always something different, whether it's band tension, bar, grip, weight. I think that variability is huge when it comes to changing it up and making sure that your body doesn't get stagnant. Here's my secondary barbell movement. I got fat grip, close grip, incline, 3 sets 8 at 195. Felt like my triceps were blown up, so I know I hit the right spots. Moving into Steve's max on his deadlift. He didn't have any chalk, so it gets a little funky at the top, but he does lock it out. Right there, it's done. He's pissed. Look at the belt throw. Look at the belt throw. Yep. Here's my Wednesday. Been doing a lot of conditioning work. I did 10 trips, about 25 yards with 155 pounds on this prowler. It kicked my butt. I was gassed. But it's something to do when you can't really squat or deadlift very heavy. Here's my saving grace, the reverse hyper. It opens the back up, it tractions the spine while building the glutes, lower back, and the hamstring all at the same time. So I have one at my home. This is at Made. These things are unbelievable. I live and die by them. I'm on them usually every day, and just to get the volume into my lower back, that's all. Here's Kyle's deadlift day, same as last week, 5 sets of 10 at 315. He mentioned it to me again last night that this is the most brutal and agonizing training cycle he's ever been through. I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing myself. I don't think I will be able to do something like that because, as I mentioned before, that volume kind of takes a toll on me, and I can't answer the bell. I can't. So good for him. He's moving through. Like I said, it was a cold freaking week to get out there in the garage and do some work. Here is my new baby. I bought a Concept 2 rower. I absolutely love this thing. I think it's that and the Prowler are the two best conditioning tools ever made. Today, for this particular day, I rode 3 times a week, but on this day I was going for time on my 500 meter. My 500 meter time was 1 minute and 45 seconds. It's probably not too good, but I'm going to try to lower that down as the weeks go on here. I know Chad Wesley Smith did like 1 minute and 14. And that's a big dude, so I'm going to try to go after that. But like I said, great conditioning tool. Here is Steve, his bench day, 315. Does a good job here. Nice down and up. He drives, butt jumps a little bit, but he finishes the weight strong. For being at Metro, can't beat it. I wanted to show you guys some progression to a max effort. Here is my max effort day. We have 80 pounds of chain, so I went 225, 255, 265, 275, and then I go 295. A lot of people get confused when they hear max effort. They feel like they cannot take anything besides plates and quarters. Plates and quarters are great, but you know what? When you're trying to get some good volume work in while hitting that max effort work, you have to be able to use the nickels and the dimes. Okay, so that's 295 for 1. I followed it up with 245 for 3 sets of 5 on the close grip shoulder saver. But Steve does it again here. We had Steve do it, and I wanted to get some multiple clips. So here's his max day for a squat. We went 315, 335, then we finished with 350. Steve's knees always bow in. It's something that drives him nuts. I know that, but I mean, I don't know. We work a lot of things. We work glutes, we work hamstrings, and it'll come along sooner or later for him. Here's a nice accessory movement, banded hamstrings. Louis Simmons talks about this a lot. I try to get at least 400 of these in a week. That'll build up the tendon strength in your hamstring and hopefully carry over to your deadlift and squat. Here's Kyle's last squat day here of 290 for 5x10. Trugging along. He said it was about 10 degrees in his gym. Right now I'm having a cup of coffee. I'm getting ready to go out and row on a Saturday morning. My gym was 1 degrees when I went out there. My heater had a hard time starting. So I'm assuming this is going to be an interesting half hour or 45 minutes. So I hope you guys have a good week of training. Let's keep pushing through. Let's keep working hard, and I'll check back with you next week. See you.